this way. Ghana man penny at the Nansa Equans ewo Zambia men.
Oswafo was share acquaintances so Edia Tuja say a year Kotoka International Airports on person almost Sanity ko Accra International Airport. No said be ya and munyamu na edaso enkaneno ebetimi abebi munti enomoyenesa.
Mampeni can say we mutual contractor for Sikebi 1 billion Ghana cedis. And contractor for Chese Sikebi amai.
Na Oswafo was share in Kunkuma memoni humpuntu nsem so Edia to sorry nyina enim say omo emwa na ahonidie nsem a yepese koye wo yememu no omo so PhD.
Koku akrafo na esun omo so mamuka nyina ne say omo yekoku na wie yaton awie abantu aka abanhwenchi omoka.
Nothing so a year Kotoka International Airport edin yepese yesesa no eko Accra International Airport no Ghana de she be actual madrin ediafa.
Ense meka we no woni ade bra mu say kasebo ye ka mu say kasebo ye social media platforms ni nyina no obehu ahwebi ewo ho no achi nso no kodi DSTV a ye wo channel 360 afi kasebo ne musamie amanebo afi mampani aso ya ba beka yensa HSS Ghana ye mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ade nansa ekonsahwe ewo Zambia memu ne nyina ne Zambia mampani o mampani Hakinde Hichilema ena to nsafre mampani se womra na omienu no entena se entoanto adwene se ne be ya ebetumi aboama amahudo mienu ebetumi enya oma bia so emfaso mampani se hwe ya wo koe no wo kosere be ebetumi aboa oman Zambia ebusabe de yeda ye no omuntam no ebetumi akona nimu eyie papa na wo koe nso no ne ho kane maame Lodina Dramani Mahama kan ho na omokoye na bro nkodu ye no mampani ewo Zambia memu na obehia no kan da wiemhyegina bia ewo omkropon Lusaka mu na wo chese sansa hwie no ebebo ye papa ni titru eye African Continental Free Trade Area no ombehwe de hu komo Ghana de hye won so no ebehia mampani eye no awa tu ema no akwaba nansa ene mampani de betina Zambia memu.
Oswafo was share acquaintances so eye onmunyafo Joseph Bukari Nipe opanyi ede atuja se Kotoka International Airport as impanyifo pese almost say dino eko Accra International Airport no ne bone so nemu no se de be ya enmunyam akane na eda yewiem hyan bia so no se enmunyam no ebesan babium ama ho tutu yen so akwanim.
We will remember that in the period of the Second World War around 1946 the British Royal Air Force used that place as an Air Force base to carry people to war and other activities. After that period, somewhere in 56, that facility was handed over to the civilian rule. That was the time Sergeant Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was at the helm of affairs. He retooled, he revamped, and redeveloped the Air Force base into a civilian passenger airport. And as at that time, the name was Accra International Airport. And that name is of significance to us. We all here have accepted that Accra is our capital city, marketed, rich culture, and also locational identity. That everybody in this world, especially in the West Africa sub-region, knows that where this struggle for independence had a lot to do from Accra. And so renaming the airport to Accra International Airport is of significant importance to the Ghanaian people and, for that matter, the African personality. Now, the situation is like that we are not doing this with any political thinking. We are doing this to come from a very neutral point of view that Accra is our capital city. It is not anybody's name. If we want to name other monuments or any other national facilities to people, this is the time that we are looking at restructuring them. For the fact that we had a name and it was changed to honor somebody in his role in the 1966 coup, we feel that that history is not what the Ghanaian will want to year. The fact that it had an original name, and that name was when the first president gave that name to the airport, we should do that, and Kwame Nkrumah himself in his grave will remember, even if the spirit is anywhere and it is coming home, it will get to his original Accra International Airport, no any other name.
Si ahwefo bekaya Burunya busumi mu ene ye mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ede tudwa obedwam se a contractor for a eye akwan hodo o maga na mu o maga na ye de omoka no na ban etu anamo eti omoka enti sabere no hye se yentua omo 1 billion Ghana cedis en first sika no ma contractor for se na be ya on betu ahya se ye adwuma abaye ne gisem ama obi abonisem pro de mampani se waye ade papa nanso amane aboye saka no efi nana opare kwafo di kan wono na oyedwam treni Edema Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry HSS sansema mampani kan ye no busumi a eye December busumi no bepem ne sika no omuntuai
yesra ban ni titiro ne omampahene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama metene a na masore na mekasa na medi gina biribiso December ya ohye bobi 1 billion Ghana cedis. Ose finance minister in releasing one to contractors ka no nga timi akodi bronya. Ye kodi bronya den said ye yenso ye betumi atua yen workers ka. Odi ose yoyo o release says ka no 22nd December to 23rd and sika ne beda Ghana Road Maintenance Trust Fund account mu. Opahene ayurawo sema wo mu ni say Besi nedue and then the 4th of February, which is over 1 month. May come a president at Tise, contractors one san can say sikano. Now one a ye way name a contractors in be heart attack. A ye way name a contractors in be wo going fi won fi. A ye way name a contractors in be want to mean tia won masuku ka. Eman kwala no why drop out. Into my appeal. Where the nene chine ya yewra president contractors kana we say finance minister release ya no yensa kan yensa kan ka me nsa kan me de ya sefem fitibe 2015 Cocoa Board emma contractors contracts wo munyi akwan meka ho bi Cocoa Board nko de contractors ka minstron kan etwamu be 4 billion ye wo project bi a ye frɛ no GOG eno na wo mabien ye wo ne ye use consolidated fund ede eyeden ede fund eno ne sika kora de me bɔ anu ma akoma echi ene ye wo eye road fund am prempren won asesa na aye no eye road maintenance trust fund medisa ekuakui ebiesen bomu a na just aban on numbers over 50 something billion Ghana cedis enye aban otisui king eno boss aka no ena enye sebi aban otwamu king eno no so osesa osa aka no medi kan na bi fi 2015 eya werho eya asefem many contractors be kase yiye won mo bi adwuma sabio na wa afa no biala ne ye kan wo poto kasem se shoddy work no eno nso ye ne won be hia ye delay ene ruler e be to adwuma bia oba ba mu obi ho.
But the mandate of this country is to make sure that we utilize local content. If we have what we can use available to us at least cost, why do we not take advantage? So with your support, I want us to all also believe that if we push our leadership and support our leadership with the empirical data and the research, they should lead us through the advocacy to government and say, Mr. Government, these are the things that we need you to do.
Na Kotoka International Airport EDIACC mpanyinfo pese omosesa e de call Accra International Airport enam so me na UTV kase yete Simonten so ene ade hye twetwe nkomo mo tro madwen e fa ho a ensem sei enom kan.
Memi hu ni say it's a good initiative because before no na Accra International Airport na yesesa de yewe. So Andrews meeting majority leader was say omo ye in honor of the people of Accra. Actually say omo land so bia ma land say for ye adwuma de a so to me at least who appreciate no to me hu ni say a good initiative.
Okay, me ankasa de Kotoka International Airport me pese de din e ka ho no sa because that's the name we have known since Oko International Global Kotoka International Airport obi say wo Ghana o command the I don't know the name they will give to the airport though. Accra International Airport obi say Accra Ghana capital mom there, but to me personally, I don't see anything. You should maintain the Kotoka International Airport like that.
Say, you best Kotoka International Airport to a different name. To me, I don't see say it's needed. And I don't think say it has only economical benefit changing the name from Kotoka to whatsoever. So for me, I prefer we stick with Kotoka na.
Mfasubi en sede niso. Onipa no dwumadi bi odi ye ntina ye den ye de hye na nuonyam na se ye de ade no ahye na nuonyam ewie a sesa na ye sesa no e ma ye mfaso a na se de be ye den ye mfaso nka ho enyi bibia ye mfremu ntina ehu hia
media mini problem enye din nu na ye den edi bi be bra ye se betimi aboa why not media me support bibia de betimi aboa o man no a betimi akwa enim no enu na ehia me
din no e fa nko the writing because obi entum for the din to the whole Ghana Japade so international airport in there no ano
Ghana ye wo me de emra wa ha no mo enti se obi ebe hye emra e wo no ane pemu a aban ya beba no esese otimi sisa ode ofa emra kwan so no sisa enti se pese ye sisa o metimi asisa because the obeye beginning no wanya no kwan pa so enti ye betimi asisa.
Wamanga na reba kwa haya adwene yi papa ene se yadawroma yade illegal mining galamsey yi ese yensase a bebi oman keka konadu akiri yi pa se tumhwede ye hu bibi ye ka na kwa bibi ho bi na mane ebo aba e kire so ko amanse safmansi mo asante mantamu a meche kura friend yankoma se galamsey etu ye mu de sensase bebre nanso penfo momoden ama ekabe ahanwotwe 800 acres ansase wo say no Omasan akanua no anase netie no e de agusu bio
Manso edibia na afi manso yankomase ne nyina wa amansie mpatemonom obepie mu wo honom a kwan bone ye fa so tu agudie meche illegal mining mre bi atwam na obepie mu wo hanom a enya ade obetimi ahwe omasei nsuo nsase ne nyina afrasei na Ghana mampanyini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebepie mu wo asante mantem a obepa adwumadie bi atu no din Tree for Life ne nyina na se yensase na ase no obesa aye reclamation ebesiesie nsase no eno na Minister for Lands and Natural Resources edi wo sie aye Oyo asisia no company bi e frɛ omo RM Eco Store Ghana Limited omo de ma omo a omo siesie ha omo reclaim asase wi omo duanua 800 acres nsase na galamsey asena sesia de omo siesie omo duanua wo so a enam so ama onimonyamfo Manuel Ama Kofi Boa Minister for Lands and Natural Resources obepie mu a wo hwe adwumadie no.
We set out last year to plant 30 million trees. I'm very happy that by the end of the year, we were close to the target of 28 million seedlings that we planted. Part of the Tree for Life reclamation initiative was to make sure that terrible areas like this place, which had been so mined out and degraded, had become hazard. It was a very critical area to reclaim. Enti yedi niema miensa na esi enu. Number 1, yesi ya aban ama a new program aba a friendly cooperative mining program, responsible cooperative mining program. Mabunu omu area ha se mu pe mine adwuma ye maybe many minerals commission pay for CEO ha comes there pay for ha forestry commission omu ha ya ye nyina ye bomu aye ne se sampa se ye nya baabi a ehonu code be wo ho the nsuo ense asase ye de mmra be ma mabunu no training na ye ankasa ya boa omo na se sika kokko adwuma yi no omo pese omo ye na omo aye ne yie se ne ebe ya omo biwie no na eho enye se ye beto no na ba ne sanso na ye nyina se bio sojafo nchesi obi na mom sa eba se ne eha ye ya eno na eha adwen se enunti na ban eni abre se mummy nyina ye mbobo ne mfa adwene hwehwe ekwan ye fa so a ye betumi ama ye nkwaye nyina aseye no ayeye na ye nsuo nso aye blue ama Ghana ekina bi ye ho nkyere ye
Emra woka we wieye no enigisem ene pie mu ewo aye site onom abra nananom so be pie mu onom a manso adobi ahene nana doku apia dankwa ono so ekire se Ghana mampanyini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wayade
ya ban yo no yeni aso papa na sa reclamation ye kan ho asem yi ahemfo ya kan ho asem aka den so wo kan wo bebra anadwo no na nkofo no aba no mbeye untimi mbeye wo chima ho enti aban ba se obeye se adwuma no meji tumu ama tambia metwam a me monitor ti aban aboa yen na ye stresse de waye no ommeye bi nka ho na sa green na yi no a ye hwe no ye sa ka me bia so chima yi
say no oman no ISS ka ko bia ye beto ede free artisanal and small scale mining sector for Ensemno Ghana Gold Board any Gold Coast Refinery omo ba be come on tuma pam ho se de be ya saska ko no ombetimi adane dia nani amane bo no asombo yi nti enei oswofo hwe sikasem so Dr. Kazel Atoforsen ene kwantrefo panyi Emma Ghana Gold Board ora Sami Jemfi Esquire omo ediomani ekohwe sedie dwumedi ahodo ekoso ewo Gold Coast Refinery ene adwuma eba be sha sedi aboa amaye gold no asombo yi.
In the shortest possible time, will not be exporting raw gold outside this country. This refinery today that has the capacity to do 2 tons, and now with an understanding that will begin with 1 ton per week, has employed approximately 162 workers. And they are adding value to our gold, and they are going to operate 24 hours in line with our 24-hour economy policy. For the first time, you will be able to see a gold bar stamped in the name of Ghana Gold Board and the Central Bank of the Republic of Ghana, or Government of Ghana Gold, being shipped out there and sold in the international market. This refinery has been taxed to ensure that they obtain LBMA license, so that Ghana, for the first time, will be able to stamp our gold LBMA approved. Our next policy line will be to encourage Ghana Gold Board to, latest by the end of the year, have a fire assay lab, so that all large-scale mining companies will take their gold through fire assay at the Gold Board lab, for us to ascertain the true value of our royalties. Today, I can confidently say that plans are far in advance, and by the end of the year, Ghana will have its first ever fire assay lab for us to get the true value of our royalties, so that we can use these royalties to develop our country. The Gold Board is doing an excellent work. They need to be supported. I want to use this opportunity to urge the people of Ghana to support the vision of His Excellency the President. This was a vision that he started in 2016. For some interesting reason, we couldn't continue when we lost office in 2016. We are all seeing the benefit of what dreams and vision can do for a country.
Arishamamba UTV no nsia kasebo ena muhwe muma yankwaje abafo kratu di kan yeba yebeto aso.
Abusiafo ye Simon Wakwaba ye to ansem no so ediamamo na asoya ehwe enkronkuma memu ene ho mpuntu nsem so edia todwa se omobesre nsori so madama omomo ase de be ya ban epese oboama Ghana ya honi di nsem koyie na baabia ye monten so ne ye tenabre no etenwan no omoso so enform mu a enka ho bi na entimi enwie peye na osofo abedi ekira woda asoye ano eyonmunya for reta na odele so a one day ensemi etudwa ewafi heads of churches and organizations conference a Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council for edeshe so ewugumwa fete.
So as a ministry, when we came into office, my minister, the ministry, myself, we went around to visit the various councils, church councils, the SDA. We went everywhere. We've been to some of the Muslim communities as well, to encourage them to join the fight against sanitation. And so we can see that even as the MMDCs are supporting, the Church of Pentecost is supporting, other churches are supporting to ensure that we have a clean environment, and when we have a clean Ghana, we are still calling on everyone to support the sanitation issues here and there. If you clean up your environment, if you do not litter the environment, we are all going to live in a clean environment. As His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama has indicated, that we will have to live in a clean Ghana, and we need to support the district assemblies, the Ministry of Local Government, to ensure that this clean Ghana agenda takes up even as we reset our nation Ghana.
We want people who are deep, filled with the wisdom of God, filled with the Bible, Nankasa, Yeshua prophecy, and no womumu. Nti adu bi omo ye bia omo ye from God's perspective. Sa for no na yehwehwe. Omo no betimi aboa asore ne online. Bible kra na ye kan it must be intense. Ese ye ko deep, ye fasting, ye we nyina se the bebe boa na yetimi nya bibia e modu de beboa ye man eniwias. Ye preaching and say shallow. Because sorry be obi fa word about kupa no the name. Unsa wan hye dan hia ade no eye. Ti aduane na odi manipa na ensakra won ye. Sana me pese meche na yetimi akọ deep. Na Yesu Bible say ono na okọ bunum ono anse na sorry anyame apega na acha ade nyina. Si ekọ bunum ye, there are depths of God that we must explore. Now si enya sa dom no ni nyansa na wo nyame mu na ene na ebetimi de aboa yen so ne de aboa minus.
Adia bakon a ya so yekwani na obeyekwa bewie na no bai wunye obi nto na esei ebu bakon so se bia onipa na tokran so no wotuaka nyase wontua wafiri na ahometi pa koku akwafo na esun omo kire se koku o mabre pa eno mabo modin a atoma kokobod bepem de kokobod ntumi nti omoka na nom chese yeye papa entomo sraban se ni manimu ya na se kokobod ada won sori na omsika no wontua emfama omo akuafo a ewotwa piase no 2 no wo brim of mention mo puemantamu ene esu sasu.
Ese sikasama ye den papa okuno awo ama wa befa biko nanso up to now sika mae ena okuno ba na kwafo de ba na ama ahokyere nkwa busumi enu ni echini sika bia free bebia ama eno nse ye wo saa bia ni be ha ne ho akofom akoburu na isa no aye adwuma edi koko na bra be hatama na wo no de be ba na kapre kra ne yiri ni ma egufie na bia o pesika de aye na de bi kra ese ni o ma nko yie kra etwa yie ti o mo modin ase ska beba na yetumi di aye adwuma no na aboa yi na ro o hwa koko sika lo kope na ma o man mu ipagina aye de wo ho ti enye kra bia possible die e mo aye nkitikiti
2 months before say be di blonya am to me koko almost 5 bags 1 bag pe ana mama me ne aka ni na ada so e wakam sesi ayi wodua no ho yentimenti because obati kura na obefa by the obefa pafo ase kura yentimenti na ase biom because koko na ne akona emma ana feso ne hata no so omo meto and sesi ade adani adwan wa hanu sesi ayi bre papa fari ni akọ no be manu ana ga kakra ye nyai ye di kan kwa ye di akwa be se mpuna ran presa say ya take abanso cafe so tire say nya ya makura ko school kura no ya ma no won pa mo wo nyina betena fi so say chop money kola ni nya enti say higher papa nti aba no obi ya onye fa ho e sa dia ene ekuafo wo mo say ekuafo ntumi ko strike nanso ebedu be bi na ekuafo be ko strike
ye koko sem no ye hu de aba no ka kire ya afa koko no ho nti ye sra no ye nkomo nyina ne se on kasa ne ye hu de ekọ ama ye magufie de sika ye de beto aduane edi kra ye nya bi ukọ efrom ko pa aduane ba se be ya obenya akade atwumeko de adidi kra bi ni ho nti ye sra no on kasa senti so no betis wanti so ne ye hu de ekọ senso so wanti so no beto nso a mesika ne mra no yento na koko no guwa ye hu de de yenso nti yesre no onkasa amaye ko wadem we mi kwa we afom aye hu adwuma
sa ne ye de akonya wontu aka ne ye wo ho ikura ana ye beton na ama ye busisi ye sa sika ma no kure ni haye haye mpa che se ye magu school omo eko lower yinso wo ho nya wo cry yes can come on nti abana momode ne homode na onye den onfa omre sika sere be ayenso ye benya ho keka de aye adwuma no
Mensini krache a owo Zanlerigu Eden Simbi atudra onmunyamfo Francis Yengona Tobek nensema wo kanyina ene se nansen oba ne mensini mu hono mu ase ne galamse ama ne homene so no nyasem kuma na omone aposifo kra ka ho asem na emom no wo kira ne nti a aposifo ntimi nyehwe ne se ehonom no wo momutu galamse no abra nkrofo akwakoda na dwode suomu eno mukoye omadwuma nti ayeden pa se omone omo ebepre ahwe ama adwuma no megyae ne nti osrese enmanimu impanyufo emboa wo mo na se de galamse no edi ehi wo hono mo amebunu no ede omo ho agye mo no mo bia panyufo betimi de aboa no enmanimu yi omo meso mo
Galamsey is destroying a lot of our environment. But for now, I think that we have also put up measures in place to deal with minerals commission so that we could get a portion of land to engage our youth so that they can do that, what we call cooperative mining. That one, we are able to monitor them and to also ensure that they do it sustainably. And I think that is what we are pursuing. And we hope that we are able to get that deal done so that we can get them engaged in that side. After we have done that, if we now see anybody doing something outside the area that we've given to them, that will be their own fault and we will not spare them. For now, they are doing it on illegal basis and you hardly will see to know that they are here. It's even posing a challenge because some of them, they use the minors. Our schools over here, most of the students, especially the boy child, are leaving the classrooms and embarking on that. We are not taking it lightly at all. As an assembly, we must protect the future. We must protect our water bodies. We must protect our vegetation. And so we are working together with the police to ensure that we crack down on some of these things. And we are not going to leave any stone unturned.
Me personally, I've spoken to the DC about these Galamsey issues. I've spoken to the district police commander, and I've met some police patrol team, and I've spoken to them about the issues. What they always say is that that is what they also do, because they don't have any other job, and that is what they do at least to get food on their table. They also, some of them also complain that when they get the money, they use it to take care of their parents.
Ghana Water Company Limited Jumekuo no ene ne kwankyerefo pani owura muta wakilu Adam eni abre papa de omoka nyina ne se amanfo atwinso ko mufi a omo mfa mra kwan so illegal connection yibi eno achi nso no sika so mutua no muntua amma Ghana Water for bokapa nti omoti ebedwaku bi na se team ahodo bi a wo mo bebekọ omamu ni nyina mu efie mu nnwuma mu se na be betumi aboa ma nipa afasum ase atwe nsuo akọ fie mu no nnwuma mu no obetumi ahwe mo obetumi ahwe na mbotu om so sa na mo kire se nipa illegal connection makoma ko 217 and I say August 2024 no na nkrofo aye.
Customer category now run into billions of cedis nationwide. It rose from 1.6 billion in 2023 to 2.1 billion Ghana cedis in 2024 per our audited financial statement. This unpaid bill weaken our cash flow and limit our ability to procure input, maintain infrastructure, and expand services. When bills are not paid, Ghana Water Limited struggle to purchase chemicals, pay electricity, repair pumps, replace pipes, and extend water to new communities. Enforcement alone is not the answer. Compliance must be easy and convenient. The revenue enhancement represents a strategic, structured, and nationwide response to protect our revenue and streamline sustainability. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter, one defined by accountability, efficiency, innovation, and service excellence. It is now my honor and privilege to officially inaugurate the Ghana Water Limited Revenue Enhancement Team.
NPP etita formo Ayawaso East abaton peswaso ewonima ediato NPP mpemfo nyina enim eye regional and national levels ni nyina se omo besre omo ada kwa na omo amfa obi a omo ankasa omo pema enyi obi amase wono ena wo mepre hono mrahye bedwafi akonya emfama wo omo so omo besre omo makwan se de emrane hwehwe yesitie nipa osefata nipa omo ankasa ebepene ne so eno moma kwan na nipa no emmeme fasa dibre na so ma me presa dibre no emma empeswa no nemum so mo ankasa mpanyufo no ebe hye omo ketene di obi aba by force de enya de omo be pene so nto omo be sre se empanyufo hye na sa de ne de enka omo toto ho nsem eyi.
We are grassroots for this party. They can never sit somewhere and impose the candidate on the press. We know definitely that if there is a by-election, both region and national will come down to verify those who stand that they want to be a candidate, stand for the MPP. They will make survey to know who is marketable, who is popular. That if you will take that person, the MPP vote will go up. But here is the case, we haven't seen that. So that is what I believe. Because even former president, now they don't call it His Excellency. It's not above the law. The MPP is bigger than each and everyone. Chairman Devan, one fair interest of the party. One fair say party is say your opposition. Why now? You didn't be quiet. Obetimi winning election. I say obetimi raise numbers of the voter. Yanye previous.
Amamade akoso MPP East Ayawaso. Also, want you just see a bedroom and TRC. Because here is the case that by election Abbey, where you expect say region and national whoever from on background grounds because you will not for one person contesting. First year Audi on a former assembly member. You were Ajia Salma Kuta on a former MC of East Ayawaso. You were Mama Spade, a businessman who is marketable himself very well, as well as your general secretary, Babali. Some control for you, my intention said, but they will contest for the by-election. Because you say, because what we heard, and the idea you say, you present Prime Minister by Monday, they will come and sit on the panel to see these four people who is marketable. You didn't call by-election now. Because it won't be easy for us.
Abusiafo madaro ma yesen homesto agi aba fon kratwe to so mi no abasisia.
adesima ma yɛda mo asese bunya abre atwan yɛn na yɛkɔto nkrafe yɛto ɛkasebo no so yɛkɔ Ghana Statistical Service aso yɛ na hɔ ɛna pani oda no ɛyɛ owura Alhassan Idrisu wɔda to dwe kyerɛ mu sɛ inflation na nka 5.4% borunya busumi no mu amafo adwin sɛ bebe gina hɔ a na na me no kasa ɔse ate abafom ababedu 3.8.
Inflation at the end of January 2026, about 3.8%. Now, if you have them 3.8%, yeah, near the compare December 2025, inflation now 5.4%. You there inflation will have form between December 2025 and January 2026 by 1.6 percentage points. Now, if you so now the compare inflation a year ago, that's in January 2025, them time now inflation year 23.5%. Until the compare in January 2026, inflation will perform by 19.7 percentage points. Now, if your services now goods as well, also inflation above form. Services inflation above form to 4% in January 2026 from 4.5% in December 2025. Locally produced goods, that's items that you produce Ghana, also inflation, also above form to 4.5% in January 2026. December 2025, no yet 5.9%, above form to 4.5%. System inflation above forming. Other businesses, what to take advantage, nobody invest, no expand. Household, I mean now, the inflation figures is there. Inflation is this year, what perform for the past 13 months. And the inflation is what perform them now, or provide stability. Aya oyema households. And this is the best time order your plan yen sikasem ye. Say savings go all day, yeah. This is the best time to save. CCR inflation or performing.
Oswafo abedi etira wo hwe efisem so eye onmunyamfo Ebenezer Oklite Telabi na opanyi enejumedi ekoso ewo Kofiana International Peacekeeping Training Center eye Regional Dialogue on Weapons and Ammunition Management eho ena wokasa ena wotwe mu se enei ohwese de nkrofo bi ewa akonde ede ye nyomo pa jese ahonsem no ano eden obi ohon mo famra kwan so ne nso wa akonde sa akode nkitenkiti no didi anyamra sem wo se emredu se aban eden tutuye mapegu akwan mu pa se de be ya wo mu a sa akode no wo mo nsem o man famra kwan so no emra ebetime ne omo edi.
Adopt a holistic approach that synchronizes policies and actions targeting both weapons and ammunition. Strengthening such integrated management systems will enhance regional cooperation, improve arms control mechanisms, and support sustainable peace-building efforts by reducing the flow of illicit arms and curbing arms violence. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana is confronted with a neighborhood that is largely preoccupied with one form of violence or another. For that reason, the country is affected by the circulation and misuse of arms in multiple ways. This dialogue is therefore of crucial importance to the country, offering a platform for peer learning as we seek to pivot conflict prevention around weapons and ammunition management.
While appreciating these progressive efforts on weapons and ammunition management, we must not forget that practical enforcement and capacity remain uneven across the continent. The UN Security Council convened a special session on small arms and light weapons, again with support from Japan. I emphasize the need, actually Japan and Denmark, I emphasize the need to strengthen technical capacities for illicit weapons control as a key element for conflict prevention.
Integrated approach that simultaneously target both weapons and the ammunition is essential to strengthen arms control, enhance regional security cooperation, and support sustainable peace building. Such a strategy would facilitate better monitoring, tracing, and management of these interconnected elements thereby contributing to the reduction of armed violence and fostering stability in West and Central Africa.
Abanda da ne de hihye bi bai said be beboa ma mensi ahodo no akwan ye wo ho ekoba se bi ba tutu a anya fei na wo de fide be fin kran ne kurukasie mu de akọ na se manta mu de akọ enti sisi de bai ne kire se wo de fide ne bi e kogu mensi ahodo no nyina mu na tumi aboa ama mensi no so atumi de apache omo kwan omo tuni din se District Road Improvement Project DRIP na no na bai aban krache a wo adansa sokwa mensi no mu Onunyanfo Albert Dakora edatu dwechim se sa drip hihye no eyade papa ese omsomuye na omde adwuma
Adansia sukwa DCE HRC ebrebi etwam no se metropolitan municipal and district assemblies no so mu hiam fidie e de asiesie kwan na de yempuntudwuma bia na je so mu kari sika kohan ansa na sa adwuma no wo matimi de aye wo se no nso nti na sika sem mu no na twe wo mu papa edu baabia na assemblies ni bi okra na sika no ehho aye den so mbenya bi e de akoye sa adwuma no nanso efree brad drip mfidie e baaye no ababa boa pa mane assemblies no wo mu han wo mu was kwan no so pa ononyafo abedakora a wono eno ye adanse sokwa DCE edin nsem nyina tudwa bra na adanse asokwa district assembly no omde omani a kire aboabo number 2 a eno eye kro ba kwa wo adanse sokwa mansini no ma na kro no mantam bia kwan die no wo mu yiyi bia to ho a na omode District Road Improvement Project me kire eye drip machines no ena eye sa adwuma no
senye drip na anka de asudie be ma assembly no se assembly sa yemi fidie na ke bebre abra no bi aka wase ye ko han fidie no na ye de bedi dwuma no eno so na ye bedre ni assembly no pa ba we de fidie na ya aban dia ya assembly dia eno ane se nya fuel edigum na ye de ko ya kwantempo no so ye de ko ye dwuma eni so adi hu na ya president enya odidi ni dwuma eni puntu dwuma wa de abra ya mafo no obi owo emam nyina bekase o ye hu ni sei nanso we kire se amamu we nko na ewie no na mpuntunjuma e wose kurobia enya no omobenya ye ba mu eye me district mu nko a se ye hwe ye projects a ya sha ase a district mu nko a na ye si school adan miensa ebia nso bungalow ka ho ye chip compounds enso mienu eno so bungalow e ka ho na ye tu nsuo enso baako eye 15 ama eye manfo etimpo tujuma de eye manpanyini ene ni MP ene me amisi omanpanya na mo ye ni eku projects na hopa nti ye ni di ekira ye hwese ye be djuma no ama ye manfo so eho ahenhan omo
Drip coordinator owo adansia sokwa mensinenum ora Majid governor enso edi sei ena tudwa
programs a ye anase djuma dia project a ye Mira MP ene ni DC ena ka omutipam ho so omo pese krobia akwantimpo bedi dem send ye be ya atorenchem si emergency BBC se ebi ajahihye bi atobi dem itimiti se ajahihye alti baby fire tender be kwa kodu ho no ohu baby a offer obi yefunu timika no anajo oye na hwe a enyeyi sese menso ni biaba enye sa mre na okọ han amanfo se omo metam obi emfanto omo ko ho fa ne kwa yare sabia seka etimidi akoniaba ne senti na ye make sure say kroni nyina bedi dem se ne ebe ya odan ebe kwa ho a atorenchem bi si ya ofre car na aba emergency si ya ofre police na aba emergency si ya ofre fire service no ma ba boa se ne ebe ya ye manfo no ebe fili aban no se eboa na ye taxpayers sika na ye de koto drip machines no o ma feel the impact.
Adeshe omudi akwaniaba ewo Malam Junction kwan so ewo nkraimantem hanom HIC kwan na nye kwan na tutu enunti ebo moka na afin so akwanhia tai esi wo ho ntomo srese ne manimu impanyifo emehwe
kwan we eko kekus takrade winiba ndi major road a ehia pa ma ka pempem rof kwan na enye nti udoje kakra e bia na onyonko ba ne ka pem na de nti kwan no baby tutututu ntaye na yede ka no fama emba ye ka ne sese ne ties e bodwe ntade tutu nte nche ne ka na sai mo mama de say ye kwan na tutututu no ene baby apoto so no
omo money so message amai sene ba yen so e cars no spare part no boy dey sene ba yen so e betumi aboa kakra
the ekwana the my high no say road no e so tutu omo nya udu tetego na obenya abotra so do no a senka odi birika pa ho na no onya abotra no slow down ana afin so animu hands no on so nya ntina na traffic na ba no ekwana omo ye no omo ye ekwana no ekwana da so dia traffic bi amba ko to bi abeka no bi abe fast
senya mapa spare part no bi azo verse ni ade no neta sai pa ende bi hu ekwan so eso to hia etutu ndane no tum block traffic no because there is a wokona obi ba sin won tum nko ofi private for no ende mo hu say portrait kitu abi mpa do eso slow down kra no na amaya traffic no amaka na yama ne say ndi woko shop kra uko juma 2 days kra say uko shop these are parts kra mpa no yentum nto enze na ande safety fu no wombo mo no yakwan ma na eble
Ojuntine bako Ghana memu ha ne din ene kwasi pii ne nyomba kwa mekai pa ne se mihia odo abre ni moto opani kire se enukure ni nkwala enya cancer no ebi huna mane papa dodo no Kolebu Teaching Hospital enti odisika anoso 50,000 Ghana cedis ekobo ankwada enya cancer ewo Kolebu Teaching Hospital.
Last year, now I'm 25 years in the music industry. So, me this say, as part of my anniversary, my celebration, you know, me pese me boa and crowd many cancer because me who say Ghana people don't usually do that. It's me the two my come say me boa and crowd more cancer. And besides, me and my papa so no cancer na a man female. So now. I did that I say I want to do it, but I will do it with Inkra and Untina and my basse Bosch and I'm share no mede bana mede brain crano na omo ide omo da show mo yare jina mo video so video kese so aka kire obi bia I mean no be share interview yi say nyame ka omakoma na omo ntimi nye den entena mo nsa na omo mbra Kolebu oncology
yeda na sibebre kwesi pini ni team say omo dream ye ho Kolebu Nkwala cancer unit na omo be chain adekese sayinti yes nyame nhira no bebre.
I would like to say thank you very much, and wherever this is coming from, we pray that God replenishes it in 1,000-fold, and we call on more benevolent institutions, individuals, and then philanthropists to extend their hand of benevolence to the unit, because children with cancer have so many needs that just a few people cannot, and their parents cannot take care of all those needs. So God bless you all.
Enye easy eyedin sana se umanya fruit ni nneoma na enduru na yede momo no se yakase to eduro we na we nya amana na chese wo ba na nya ade a na ho den no ubenya ne se ne sese wunya no na eba ne sanso awofo na ya na eye ya awiro san ma ye ho hia ye bebre se abofra ni kura ye na ye se ye nto eduro we na ye nya skanto na aya mo de bre omo nso sa no mo be ye mwa ne mo support ye nti dia mo be ya ma ye mbia no omo ma ye nsaka ne pepe
Moni adwuma kofi no na boy no eso adwuma na oye no and the but nyom ne na ye akod ye love to oba ne be ma say ohi odo betina samase na wacheche na wire enti nyom no translate e de konkwada no nkwada no yes ha enti wate o masamase e na wakocheche o mo wire enti kofi kwesi p baby obi ya no ya da wase papa e hwe kwanse wo maka no so kakra bi obenya bia no obetumi e de aboa mesra so wotwetwe osin a Pepsodent ene na nyina ye nim if you collaborate more tete nyina Pepsodent oti say obi ko twetwe ne sin a o se kofa Pepsodent ne brem even though na enye Pepsodent anti ka den brand foforo na so di eda so no e Pepsodent pani de pani apa twetwe osin anopa na enwumre ma onu mu yehwam wo se chi na mu ye den osi so 50-50 me so se nyina tutu na na berwa se nyina tutu na aka ba kokora na mo fa peso de tin twitwi de aka no so of me ne se na ba ko le omu no ma se mo sa de ye fa pa abra
Media Seda Ekwama Clothing Palace enyume wa share atade Clothing Palace wa Accra Central wone lava for dine di enhwe no Mr. Manta de papa fi ne ho inti bomode aso be kwa kwaje wo de number no 0271998313 and Texas Beauty Parlor and Afi Dreadlocks ebomitino ema me Mr. Owo Tium Capital Hills Nado Bay Green Chen honomwa okobe show fine number no 0552962888 0552962888 enyumre ya yebeso mo main abna bayi nyama mene
eja kwa abna sida ba kwa special eyes this way need fufu need tabakwa so say omso yemu no medamase